What's up guys, welcome to another video. This video we're going to be taking a look at something. You're coming into the summer months and you're going to be looking to keep cool, right? Especially if you live in those hot, maybe just humid, right? Humidity can make you feel just like hot in the shade. And then those dry, hot zones, the shade's a little bit better, but it's still hot, right? So we all tend to gravitate towards air conditioning and ways to stay cool. And maybe you work outdoors, and this is a great opportunity for this product. Or maybe you just don't like going into hot, stuffy environments any time of the year. This may be a product for you. So let's take a look at the Coolify, okay, by Torres, how you want to pronounce that. This is this is like the second generation. Now there is a third generation. It's a little bit more, and they've changed the design a little bit on it. But we're going to look at the second generation, and we may wind up doing a comparison. We'll just have to see. There's the unboxing. Looks like a big old gravestone. Put in my yard for Halloween or something. So here you go. Coolify. This is the wearable air conditioner. Okay, it's not just a fan. Now it does have just a fan mode if you don't want to engage the Coolify part. Then you're just fanifying. Is that a word? I don't know. Basically, you're just blowing the same temperature air into your face. And I mean, maybe just some breeze, right? Just maybe if you're into a stagnant area, maybe just a breeze would do. But otherwise, the whole purpose of this is to generate air, cooler air, 20 degrees or so, different temperature than what is in your environment. So let's go ahead, pop this, pop that, and then take a look at our goods. Please don't be a micro USB cable. Okay, USB-C. Got some carry case, very nice. And then star of the show. Look at that. Some wearable technology. Very, very nice design. Now it's a glossy finish, so it is already showing fingerprints. If that bothers you, then you might want to just tune out right now, right? A matte black would, I think, be a lot better. This is just an impression right out of the gate. Otherwise, it's got a nice bendy solution to it, and that's it. It just goes out. So it can fit. If your neck's that wide, you've got problems. So I'm going to...
Your speaker has lost internet connection.
How rude. So anyway, the cool part, so it's got the fans under here, right? Let's see, it looks like here, this is where your neck gets cool. So this piece, once turned on, again, it's got like 3 modes. So you can activate whatever mode you want. Now I'm going to take this out, I'm going to mow. It's not hot today, it's maybe 74, 75, but I figured what a perfect time to try this out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause this video and I'm going to go use this thing, and we're going to come back and we're going to look at some of the temperatures with the little temperature gun to see where this is getting cool, how cool, and all that, and I'll give you my feedback of how well it helped me when I was mowing. I should not sweat too much today, but you know, it is mowing and it is a push mower, so I will sweat. So let's see how this fares for just like odd jobs outside like that, okay? And then we'll come back and, like I said, we'll go in a little more depth on the specs, my impressions, and get a little more detailed into really seeing what this bad boy is going to do for you. We'll be right back, guys. Alright, welcome back, guys. So we mowed, we used, I have to say, they did help, okay? They didn't obviously like like defy the laws of the weather outside, but they did keep me cooler while I mowed, and I really like the airflow. If I'm mowing on a hot day when there's hardly any breeze or any wind, then these are going to come in clutch. Otherwise, you know, I had a little breeze, but when the breeze didn't blow, I did feel these and they felt good. So, highly recommend these. Let's go into some specs. So, again, I mentioned that these have 3 modes. Let's go ahead and turn them on. And this is just going to be fan. Fan mode 1. Again, this is a bladeless. These aren't blades, so don't worry about your hair or anything getting in here. So we've got that mode. Quiet. I don't even hear it. Let's up it one more. It's like a medium. Blowing a little harder. Let's up it one more. And it's, you can hear that one. Okay? So, let's put it down. Let's look at the temperature. Now, we haven't engaged the AC mode. Okay? So let's go ahead and just look at the temperature coming out of here. It says 70. Let's try to get it right here. 71, 70, there's a 69, 68, 68, 69. Little variables where we can get it. About 68 is the coolest that we're seeing in the fan. Now let's engage cooling mode, your personal AC, okay? We do that by just holding the button in whatever mode we're in. We're in high fan. We just hold this in for like 1.5 seconds and it engages the AC. Okay, a little bit of a longer beep. And this part on your neck starts getting cold. Let's see if we can get the temperature on the neck. 64, 63, 61, 62. So you can see this is already cold. It is like instantaneously getting cold. Now, how about the air coming out of these vents? Let's see if we've got any difference. 68, 69. I can feel it's getting colder. There's 68.2. Let's try over here. 69. So we're not seeing a big difference on the air coming out, but let's look over here. Look at that. 50s. 55. We're getting some cold back there. Some cold readings. 53 on the neck. The air coming out. Still 68. You get the picture. This is definitely cold up here. This is like ice cube cold almost. I mean, it's cold. Even though it says 50s, it feels cold. Alright. And we just shut it off. So, very, very cool. Not very noisy. Works really well. Let's go into some specs, okay? So, if you're wanting the model number on this bad boy, this is the FSF-A20. Frank Alpha 20. The input is 5 volts or 2 amps, 7 watt rated power, has a battery capacity of 4,000 milliamps, so once you charge this up, depending on how high you run it and how cold you run it, you're going to have differentiating times of like 2 hours to, if it's fan mode only, you could get a lot longer. 8, 10, 12 hours if you're lucky, maybe on low. And again, what's in the package? You get the neck fan, the charging cable, the storage bag, and the user manual. And again, air intake is up behind the neck, right in here. Be sure you don't block that. And this is your switchgear button, your charging interface, 3 gear power indicator light, air inlet. So again, it's bringing in air here. And then of course your ventilation hole and your air outlet, which is all along the neck, which makes it super, super nice. And again, that's how you're supposed to wear it. It does bend only in these directions, so it does not turn any other way. So you can adjust it outwards as needed. And again, that's pretty much it in a nutshell. I didn't know if I mentioned it is USB-C, so you will plug it in right here to charge it up. So overall, I highly recommend the Coolify for those summer days. Heck, even in the winter, if you don't like being in a hot, stuffy situation, maybe you're working and it's a little too warm with the heat running or anything like that, you can dig these out and engage them, and you're good. Maybe use it on a flight. Maybe use it on a hot commute. Some kind of transit ride. A lot of different options to have your own personal temperature zone that actually does work. Okay. So anyway, guys, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and feel free to share this video. And again, like it. That really helps. And as always, guys, thanks for watching, and have a good one. Alright, guys, welcome. A little bonus coverage here. We're doing some thermal imaging. So I've turned this on, let it run on high fan and AC. And as we can see here, remember our thermal gun said this was about 53, 54, and we are pretty spot on at 54. So the back piece, the neck area, definitely going to get cold, 53, 54. Behind that, you can see it's a little warmer. So it's offsetting some of the heat back here. And the area right by the charge plug, we go over here, is definitely the warmest spot on here at about 83, 84 degrees. So it's going to get warmer over here. The nice thing is, I'm going to put my hand in here, I don't feel it. So that's a good thing. This is definitely cold here, obviously. Now let's put my thumb on it and let's see, can I offset the cooling effect? So your neck's going to be hot. Will your neck offset the degrees here? You can see I'm just trying to cool it down with my thumb. My thumb is actually getting really cold. Let's remove it. Not really. I may have warmed that little spot up a couple degrees, but overall, this here is still super cold. Super cold. So a little thermal proof about the agent there, comparing it to the thermal gun. If you like this, check the show notes. I'll have a link. If you like this video, subscribe and like the video. And as always, thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.